So myself and a few other YouTubers were invited to check out some new Modern Warfare Remastered maps the world has yet to see, and this is my first time spawning in on the offensive side of Vacant S&D in nearly a decade, and I'm in a dilemma here. Do I go with my legitimate M16 class, or do I do what 15-year-old Trevor would have done? Well guys, we're going with 15-year-old me. So we're going to switch over to the default M16 class, we're going to go to our noob tube and watch this gloriousness. I'm sorry, Jimmy, I didn't mean to ruin your round there, bud. But anyway, what's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and welcome back to another early Modern Warfare Remastered gameplay. Today, I am insanely excited to bring you guys footage from the map Vacant, which is definitely a huge fan favorite from Call of Duty 4. A majority of people will put Vacant in their top 5 maps from this game. A lot of people will put it in their top 3, and depending on who you talk to, you may even find some people who put it as their favorite, and rightfully so, because this is a really good map that suits a lot of different game modes and a lot of different playstyles. So that clip you guys saw at the beginning, make sure you guys remember that. That is golden in S&D, and it works for a lot of game modes because a lot of game modes have those same spawns. And usually if you could send either a noob tube or an RPG right through that doorway, you're gonna get at least a couple of kills. And if you're on the other side of things, don't run straight into that hallway because everybody does it. At least the old school players are going to. But yeah, that clip was from S&D. The rest of this gameplay you guys are going to see here is from Kill Confirmed. So yes, Kill Confirmed is back in Modern Warfare Remastered. Kind of interesting. It wasn't in the original Call of Duty 4. It wasn't even like an idea of a game mode yet, I'm sure. But since then, it's kind of become a staple of Call of Duty, so they decided to add it in, which I don't mind. Kill Confirmed is fun. It's not like it's really taken away from the feel of Modern Warfare Remastered. So if they want to add a few new things in, I'm down for it as long as it keeps that same original feel. And yeah, so we played Kill Confirm on it, we played Search and Destroy on it, which you guys saw, and then we also played Headquarters on it, which Headquarters on Vacant is one of my favorite game modes of all time. It's absolutely insane. I probably won't bring you guys any gameplay from that because it was a wild game. Like, I was running around with only the shoddy and throwing RPGs everywhere and nades and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun to play because there was a lot of action, but I ended up going like 50 and 50 and just a lot of deaths on the objective and stuff. So it wasn't a very good gameplay to watch, but yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to play Headquarters, definitely do it. But Vacant is just, it's such a good map because it's so good on so many game modes and it's so good for so many different playstyles. It's insane. So a lot of Call of Duty maps, especially nowadays, are moving to be more symmetrical and more fair from both ends. And Vacant isn't really like that. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's really good for competitive and for modes like CTF and domination and stuff where you share objectives. But Vacant, I mean, one team spawns out in the open, out by those shipping containers out there, and they're at a height disadvantage, and they're having to push into this building, whereas the other team is spawning in the building and shooting out of the windows and out of the doorways at them and stuff like that. So it's kind of an unfair map in that way, but it makes it so much more fun. Like, it's an absolute cluster of people coming from all different directions. There are a lot of different entrances and exits and places you can flank and stuff like that. It's also really good for a variety of guns. So you guys can see in this gameplay, I'm using the Silence P90, which is one of my favorite guns of all time. Highly recommend it to you guys. And obviously, that's a little bit more of a close-range weapon. Like, this thing is a room clear. It's got a super huge magazine. You don't have to reload that often. I'm kind of going through the interior parts of the hallways and sticking to the close quarters combat and taking people out. But if you want to, you could grab an LMG, a sniper, an AR, and kind of hold down the long hallways, or shoot out into the open container fields, or shoot from the container fields out into the building. I mean, literally any type of play that you want, this map is going to suit it, which is really weird. You can do really well with a shotgun. You can also do really well with a sniper. And there aren't a lot of Call of Duty maps out there that enable that sort of variety, but Vacant definitely does, and it does it in a really good way. So there you guys have it, just kind of a quick first look at Vacant. We're going to call on this airstrike right here. Unfortunately, it's not going to get anybody. I'm going to die one off of my second chopper of the game. I kind of wanted to call a second one in right at the end there, but it wasn't in the cards for us. That's all right, though. We are one tag off of hitting 65, the score limit of Kill Confirmed here. And boom, there it is. We got the win. So hope you guys enjoyed this little preview of Vacant. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace out.